Hey there, Braveheart. Okay, I'm going to remove my glasses so we can watch this without the reflection in my eye. So, what if I told you, take a break? Take a break. Take a break from what you're doing. Take a break from your life. Sometimes you need to take a break from yourself. All this luggage that you carry around, your thoughts, your emotions, your wanna do, your missed out on. Yeah, take a break from it all. And what do you do during that break? But before we get there, let's talk about these fear factors that come up. If I told you right now, all right, my friend, go ahead and quit your job, what would you say? Okay, that's crazy. I could never do that. I could never get rid of my job. How am I going to support myself and my family? Everyone depends on me. But isn't that what happens to people when accidents happen, when diseases show up, when your loved one needs care, or you get fired, or this pandemic that happened and we went into a lockdown? There are still so many nations and cities and whatever, government regulations that make people take that break. So, and that is all being forced upon you. And then you have to oblige, you have to just do it. But instead of having things forced onto you, why don't you do it by choice? It's something to think about. And it's something you don't think about. This is what I do. I know how much money I need to make this month. And when I have made it, I take a break till the end of the month. And then I start again. Or how much money I need to make this year, or in this quarter, or even in this week. When I have it, I take a break because I know I deserve a break. My mind deserves a break. My heart deserves a break. My body deserves a break. At night, do you go to sleep because you cannot move around anymore? Or do you be like, okay, I'm done with the day and I'm taking a break and resting and relaxing until I go to sleep? Most people don't do that. We have the television, we have our cell phones, and we are constantly swipe, swipe, swipe. Why don't we take a break? The television. Give a break to your eyes. Don't you think you deserve to have your eyes for the rest of your life? Yeah, you do. But if you are working it nonstop, it doesn't get a break. Don't think of breaks as something negative. Breaks are very positive. In fact, you take it every day anyway. And you know how you do it? With your coffees, with your cigarettes, with your idle chit chat, with, of course, like we mentioned, the internet, the phone, the television, gossip. You are taking breaks, but you're taking break from something and going into something else. And so, how about stopping and being in silence? Do things you love to do. Maybe cook, maybe walk, maybe write, maybe go for a walk. Um, and just sit with yourself, enjoy yourself. I know it's a thought. It's a thought, like you just sit with yourself and just love yourself, you know? Notice how beautiful you are. Look into the mirror and see your face. One of my practices is mirror gazing. Every morning I wake up, I look into the mirror and I look into my eyes, into the reflection of my eyes, and say to myself how awesome I am, how beautiful I am, how gorgeous I am. And it did not happen easily. It took me time to get to that place when I could do that. I started it, but it took me a long time before I could just look into my eyes and tell myself how beautiful I am without crying, or how much I loved myself without, like weeping, because there is so much pain stored in me, in the body. Like your body keeps score. Your body remembers each time you hurt and you ignored it and you stuffed it down and you distracted yourself. The body keeps score. Yeah, each time pain gets stored in the body, it's living there. And then you go for a deep tissue massage and it hurts and you scream and you cry and you yell, but then you feel so good. But if you had given yourself that break and honored yourself, what would have happened? You wouldn't have to hurt. You wouldn't have to cry and scream. You wouldn't need that surgery. You wouldn't need that medication. And all that is possible when you give yourself that break. And in order to give yourself that break and really take that break, because a lot of people take a break and then they get busy doing something else. And then they ask, how would I have gotten all this done if I did not have this break? And the break they took was because of a disability. And then they got busy, they got busy repairing their body while doing things inside the house, just running around, clearing their attic or their garage or whatever it is. So I will ask you, I'll challenge you to take a break from the busyness and be peaceful and calm and go within and notice, even if it is for half an hour a week, notice yourself. Don't do anything. Okay? Just sit with yourself and take a break. And try not to fall asleep. Make sure you don't fall asleep. And see how beautiful it feels, because you are beautiful. You deserve that. And when you are in that state of that peace, that solitude, that quiet, magic happens. You return to your balance, you return to your calm, you get in alignment with yourself. There's no need to speak. Even silence can be very loud. Yeah, I'll leave you with that for today. Try taking a break and leave in the comment section if you took a break for 15 minutes or 20 minutes today and did nothing, did absolutely nothing. How was it after you returned from your break? Journal about it or leave it in the comment section, and I would love to read it and hear from you. And let's meet again tomorrow. Okay, until then, with all the love and light that is me, I humbly bow to the love and light that is you. Bye for now.